Office gossip gets a bad rap, but some experts now believe that it can actually be beneficial to your career.
Joining us now to explain how to use gossip without becoming a destructive force in the workplace is Michael Pollock, executive career coach and president of Pollock Spark, a coaching and consulting firm. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning.
First of all, what's the difference between office politics and gossip?
Well, office politics is probably about getting ahead in your job, about power plays, about a career advancement, and gossip is much broader than that.
Well, gossip can be very useful.
Very. It's a part of it. It's an important part of it.
From a very young age, though, we're taught not to gossip, don't talk about other people behind their back. Sell me on this idea of how it can actually work.
I know, it's funny, isn't it? Everybody says, no, I don't gossip. No, gossip is bad. Everybody gossips. We all gossip.
It gets a terrible rap.
We're social animals. We need to know what's going on around us. That's what I think this is about. I think, when you work in an office, it's a society, it's a group of people, often it's teams, you're working together, there's alpha dogs, there's the people who know what's going on. You could sit alone in your cubicle and never talk to anybody, but then you would probably get left behind. You would not advance your career. You would probably not get funding for your projects. You'd probably not get the support you need. So I think that gossip, benign gossip, somebody said to me, should be delicious, not malicious. Not malicious.
Oh, but so many things are so delicious.
I know, and the delicious things are often malicious, I'm afraid. That is a very fine line. But so you're saying ultimately, in the right perspective, it's beneficial.
I think it can be beneficial. I think it's about learning who you can trust. You trickle it out gently. Maybe you trickle out a very trivial thing and you see, does somebody respond to you? Do they have the same sense of humor as you? Can you bond with them? Do they give you something back? That's a two-way thing.
With that getting something back, what are you looking for specifically?
Well, that's very interesting. I think if it's just the gossip, the non-office politics stuff, you're looking for a relationship. You're looking for a bond. You're looking for understanding. Who around you can you trust? Who around you is an ally? Who can be a friend? And I think that's a very important piece to start with, especially most people in offices, they bring people, people are in a hive, and they're supporting each other in some way. They're working together in some way. And let's be honest, it's just like the world. Who can you trust? Who's on your side? Who can you bring to your side? Who do you share common interests with?
Well, what if you become part of the gossip and you don't particularly like being part of the gossip?
Well,
what do you do?
Yeah, then I think you have to address it. Then you have to figure out what it is, who's saying. I guess there's three components to this: who you're telling, there's the content of what you're telling, and there's the effect it's likely to have. And to some extent, as a gossip, you need to use your spidey sense to know when you're doing right and not doing evil. Right. If it's about you, try and nip it in the bud. Or I think you have to. I was talking to somebody yesterday, an attorney at a big law firm. I said, so how about gossip in your firm? He said, oh, I don't hold with it at all. I don't do any of that stuff. But it's a big grin. But sometimes they're talking about me.
Michael Pollock, thank you. Appreciate it.